Greetings, travelers. I'm Chris. Welcome to Lorespire. I was trying to do this earlier, but I was having some technical issues, so yeah, we're getting a later start on it than what I had wanted to. But anyways, we're just going to be playing some Enshrouded tonight. Probably beat the dragon boss one time for old time's sake. And there's some kind of a new quest to commemorate the 1-year anniversary, so we're going to check that out. Probably won't take very long. And then we might just mess around a little bit. And maybe we check and see if we can finally clear this Cyclops cave near the bridge quest. See if maybe they've fixed the bug on that so that we can actually clear it out of our journal. Anyways, how's everybody doing out there tonight? I guess we can start with this new quest here first, wherever it was. Here it is. Should be able to fly there easily enough. Alright, we may not make it all the way there with the flight. That'll be okay. We gotta get pretty damned close. Yeah, we got within like a 60 yards of it, so yeah, I think that's pretty good. Low-level enemies around here, that's for sure. Oh, whoops. Forgot how you dodge in this game. That's how long it's been. Can't even remember how to dodge. Alright, we good? Spider. Isn't this... I'm not sure, this might be where you get your first eternal ice pulse, maybe? Probably not. Kind of feels like it, though. A little bit unfortunate, but maybe they wanted to make this quest low enough level so that newcomers can complete it. Although if it's supposed to be celebrating the anniversary, you would think that within a year most people would be higher level. They added a way for you to be able to throw your weapons? I wonder how that works. There we go. Yeah, okay, I think this is it. I don't remember having done this before. So they almost certainly added it just for this quest. Or I'm old and my old man brain just doesn't remember things anymore. Could definitely be it. I grab that? Don't really need that, but you know, whatever. Ah, okay. Yeah, those guys usually hit pretty hard, so for them to do no more damage than that, they definitely had to be super low level. Oh, there we go. Let's see how the new set looks. Well, I'm gonna say it looks kind of ridiculous, but it's by far the best cosmetic set that I've seen. Like, most of the cosmetic sets really suck. So yeah, definitely the best cosmetic set that I've seen. It would have been nice if maybe that was in a little bit higher level area, but you know, it's all good. Alright, well, let's go check out that Cyclops under the bridge. Let's see if that quest has yet become unstuck. Oh yeah, I can show you all the sky base that I kind of sort of started, but not really. Go check out this Cyclops area first, and then I'll show that off. Be right down here. See if I remember this. I think I do. Twirl around here. Time to dive. Boom. Perfect. Oh, I love that. Ha ha! I feel awesome. Damn, we didn't quite make it all the way to the end, but damn, that's fun. That is just good freaking fun, you know? Anyways, this might be a tad bit more difficult than those spiders, so let's, got all my hot buttons and everything wrong. Been so long since I played the game. Let's see here. How do I... There we go. Use item. I don't even remember what the heck I'm supposed to be eating here. Whatever. Eat that. And... have that. And whatever. That should be good. Oh, we should check our rings. What rings do we have here? Yeah, we have mana, regular. Oh, well, actually, we have one of each. I guess that's probably okay. Oh, I just realized I don't know how to dodge. I don't know which button dodges. Hit me, baster. God, I love playing an archer in this game. It's so much fun. I really do got to figure out which button allows me to dash. Alright, now let's see. Has this quest finally gone? Oh, it did. They fixed it. It's gone. Finally, man. Had that quest marker there for like, I don't know, starting like a couple of days after they released patch 0.7, I think it was. Whatever one added the Albanese Summit, you know, so we're talking like months and months that thing's been there, but it's finally gone. Good to see that they did address that. Alright, well, screw it. Let's go battle the dragon. Narfel the Garthak. Wait, I really do have to figure out which button allows me to dodge or dash first, though. Settings, controls. Oh, I think is it tab? Tab or Q? I think I remember this with JP now. Yeah, okay, Q. Ah, okay, got it. Alright, well, go slay ourselves a dragon, if we can. We had gotten incredibly good at slaying this dragon before, without even being cheap. We'll see if it's gotten any easier or more difficult here or not. See, whenever you're a ranged character, or at least whenever you're an archer, I would suggest not even knocking the fireballs back at him. It's just a lot easier to never have to deal with his ads, and you can easily be very effective in killing him with the bow. Now, if you're melee or if you're a caster and you're trying to do this, then yeah, you're going to want to deflect these back at him and actually knock him down out of the sky. I screwed it. Oh man, that was so close. I almost screwed that up pretty bad. Almost. Breathe that fire, just get around behind them, start lighting them up. Healing going on there. I realized our life was getting as low as it was. We should be good. Mana Regan Ring, definitely keeping up enough mana to keep updrafted, which is nice. dodge these. We could actually be doing this a lot faster, but what can I say? I'm rusty. Still, we're gonna get it. Love those extra arrows. Especially when they're headshots like that. Oh, damn. Got me on that one. Some nice backstab damage in. Not quite as good as the headshots, but it's still pretty good. Should have jumped a little sooner on that one. That was my fault. I should have waited for that fire to go off too before. There we go. Yeah, I screwed that up. That was my fault. Damn it. That was so unfortunate. That's okay. Now we got the pattern down. Let's go give it one more try, and I bet we got it. All right, one more try. Close. That probably would have finished us off right there. Damn it! Why am I missing those? Alright, we're getting pretty close back to where we were before. And I feel like we're doing it even quicker this time. Practice makes perfect going on there. Well, that was definitely not great. Backstabbing damage. Oh yeah, we definitely got him this time. No problem. But it's gonna be close. So close. Bam!
Holy shit.
Alright. I feel pretty good. Does suck that we died to him once, but still, after not playing for several months, getting him on the second try, you know? Not that bad, right? I hope. If they've improved his loot at all. You used to not get max level loot from him, which is super lame. And you still don't get max level loot from him, but still. I guess 37 is pretty close. Sword axe was a little quicker, I think. Come on. Goodbye. Not sure why I did that, but we did it. Not really too much else to check on or do. We finished up pretty much all the quests. They added that one new quest that we already did. I was hoping maybe there'd be more than just one new quest, but doesn't look like it. Yeah, maybe we go check the Hollow Halls real quick. There was rumor that they were supposed to add on to it, which would make sense because it was like super short. Maybe we go check the Hollow Halls real quick and see if they've lengthened that any. Hey, what's up, Team Melker? How you doing? So glad you could drop in. Team Melker says they missed this game, haven't played in about a year, so much is new. That's awesome. Hell yeah. I want to say October, November, somewhere around there, they released a patch that added this whole new zone, the Albanese Summit, which is freaking, it's massive. Like, you know, it's an entire zone unto itself, and I would say it's bigger than most of the zones, especially when you account for the verticality, because this zone definitely has the most verticality of any zone. I don't even think it's close there. But anyways, yeah. They added a ton of quests, a ton of new things here. New boss fights, new statues, new everything, yeah. New everything. Like, if you... Come on. Can't I zoom out any farther than that? Well, I should be able to zoom out farther, but... They changed the zoom on this? I used to be able to zoom out farther than this. Sorry, this is my first time playing it in months. But anyways, I mean, if you look at it, and you just kind of look at the shrouded areas, like, I figured they got maybe about 60% of the map done. So there's still 40% left, and even with just the 60%, like, I'd say that that's enough to just send the game as is. You know, like, it's already like got a full game's worth of content and fun, and you know they've only finished about half or a little more than half of the freaking map. It's supposed to come out this year, so I don't know when. I was thinking it might come out by summer, but they probably would have already said something else if it was going to be out by summer. But who knows? Who knows? Whenever it comes out, yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's an amazing game, and the final release should be even better than the early access, which is already good enough for a whole game on its own, in my opinion. Yeah, they added a bunch of new awesome stuff to it. The skill tree. Oh, damn it. Thought I'd take care of all of you. Is there any more of you around here? Anyways, yeah, I was gonna go and show off the skill trees. I don't think they added any new skills, or maybe they added like 1 or 2 new skills. I do expect that there will be probably more new skills in the final release. And maybe they're just saving that as something more fun for the final release. But yeah, I don't think they really added any new skills. but they did add 10 more levels, and you can get so many more. Like, you can get 149 points now. I don't know how many you could get before, but I mean, I bet they must have added at least like 40 points or something. Anyway, so you can make a lot more like intricate and interesting builds, you know, which is pretty freaking sweet. They added all these hollowed halls areas. They added them to, like, each zone has its own hollow halls. This one right here is like super short. I heard that it wasn't actually finished yet. Like, they just added the beginning area to it. But most of them are like super long, lengthy dungeons with lots of puzzles and bosses and mini bosses. Yeah, really, really cool. Anyways. Archer's my favorite, just because as an archer, you get so much stamina. And with the stamina, like, the more stamina you have, the farther you can fly, the longer you can fly. And flying is one of the most fun aspects of the game for me. It also allows you to, you know, climb more and run more. Like, you're just more maneuverable. And I feel like a really great, fun part of the game, at least for me, is just how incredibly maneuverable and mobile you can be. So yeah, that kind of leaves you with archer or daggers. And the daggers are kind of fun, but archery is it's just better. Like, way, way, way better. It does take, you know, a good farming setup to be able to create all the arrows and stuff that you need. But once you have a good farming setup, like, it's not that bad to keep up the arrows that you need. And you can just, like, lay waste to freaking enemies as an archer. You have so many ways to just, like... enemies. You got like area of effect attacks that can stun. You know, you've got good damage from range. I don't know, I just find it really fun and really effective. I like using wands if I'm playing a melee character, because it gives you like a good, reliable, like, backup weapon to be able to hit characters from range, because some enemies really are difficult to hit in melee. Ooh, that was close. Those guys hit really hard. Two of them at once might have killed me. Anyways, yeah, these hollow hall dungeons like this are so fun, especially with other people. Like, if you go back and watch some of the streams that we did whenever this first came out, you know, we had a whole group. Well, we had a group of 3 people, and we were doing all the hollow halls stuff. And yeah, they're with all the bosses and mini bosses and puzzles, and it's a really good time. Really good time. Like perma-stunned almost. One enemy by themselves is like nothing. Even those guys who are actually one of some of these stronger enemies. But yeah, if you come here to this place, the Hollow Halls here in Albaneve Summits. Anyways, you can see everything here, like everything from right here on up. They added, and then like they added some new stuff. They actually reworked some of the beginning areas, so they'll be different from what you remember. Some of them, They also added this, a swamp area over here. It's like the smallest zone in the game, but it is new. If you haven't played in a year, maybe that wasn't here whenever you played. So you might actually have 2 new zones if you count this one. This one's like level 15-ish though. So you would probably want to go there before you went over here to the, oh hell, what's this area called? Nomad Highlands. You'd probably want to go there before the Nomad Highlands, or if not before, definitely right after. But anyways, yeah, here at this Hollow Halls, this is like the only spot that you can get level 40 gear, max level gear, at least at this point in time. And you can actually drop a... You can actually drop a altar in here, flame altar, so that you can just travel here anytime. And with the flame altar here, the enemies actually don't respawn. If you put it like, say right about here, there shouldn't be any respawns. So you don't have to worry about respawns. And if you're on like a private server of your own, you can actually just log out of the server and log back in to reset the chests. So you can just put this here, log out, and you'll log back in right here. And you can loot all the chests, get max level gear. Then you can log out again, log back in, and you'll be right here, loot all the chests. You can get like 40, 50 max level items in like half an hour doing that. I guess it depends on your load times, but you get the point. Actually made a video about how to do that, but just thought I would share it right now since I could. Yeah. I didn't know you could make it inside at the Sun Temple. I don't remember making it inside. But anyways, yeah, you can definitely do that here. And that's the only chest, the only spot in the entire game right now where you can get level 40 gear. You beat the dragon, which I think you caught, right? You caught me fighting the dragon. He gives you like the next highest level gear, level 37. Still really good, still really worth it. But really, I feel like the dragon should be giving max level gear, and that should be giving like the level 37 stuff. Dragon definitely more difficult than that. Anyways, yeah, check out the channel if you get up here. Like, I have a guide showing you where to get all the different resources, new metals and materials and stuff, how to run through the Ancient Spire, because there are some new mechanics that weren't present before, so the Ancient Spire can be a little confusing because of that at first if you don't, like, know what the new mechanics are. But yeah, all the... like finding Cyclops body parts and finding other rare items and stuff, like flame mosaic pieces, stuff like that. Guides for how to beat the dragon. You can find all that stuff on the channel if you just search Lorespire Enshrouded. So, you know, if you get stuck anywhere or if you want any help with any of that stuff, there should be something on the channel to help you with it. Oh, they also have new mechanics where you can tame animals. So yeah, there's animal taming and breeding now. I got a guide on that as well. If you want the like skinny on that. There's not really anything in the game that explains it very well, but like once you know what you're supposed to do, it's actually pretty easy to do. But whenever you're first starting out and trying to figure it out, it can be a little bit frustrating. But yeah, they have like new tameable animals in every zone, including like dogs and cats. And I don't know if that's the kind of thing that you appreciate or not. Some people really like it. Some people are like, eh, whatever. But I will say, at the very least, it's good for farming up new gear, because you can breed the animals and you can get a ton of new gear or supplies to build new gear like super fast, way faster than killing the animals out in the wild. Yeah, I mean, it's nowhere near as like intricate as something like Ark. I don't know if you played Ark or not. Like, it's nothing like crazy, like the taming and stuff in that game. But I don't know. I feel like it's kind of almost better than Ark, just because it's simple enough for you to easily grasp, for it to be fun to do. It's not like so difficult and tedious, you know, as to be frustrating and make you have to spend all of your time on it. So. Oh yeah, I was gonna show one more thing before I left. I actually built up to the highest point that you can possibly build to. Ark's pretty good, but the breeding processes I really don't like in that game. Like, they're way too intricate for me, but some people love it for that. Anyways, you can see here I built up to this point because I was trying to find a way to get over to that floating castle or city or whatever. And I thought maybe if I got up like above the top of the game world, like I could do it. You know, it's like maybe if I get above the game world, I can like fly over to it. But apparently whenever you get above the game world, it's just like going out of the area, like if you just go out of the zone that you're in and into another zone that they haven't actually built yet. So that was a little bit disappointing, but anyways, yeah. I did, in attempting this, like find the highest that you can possibly build, though, which is this high. With enough stamina, you can actually fly from here, like, all the way to the far corner of the map, way the hell over there. But the only way you can get that much stamina, at least that I know of, is to like go into the game settings and artificially increase the amount of stamina that you can get. Yeah, the red wall has been notorious and killed me a few times, but I never knew that there was a red ceiling, you know. But yeah, there's a red ceiling. I was hoping to get high enough that I could go over the red wall that kept me away from that floating city, but I couldn't. They had a red ceiling as well, so you can't go over it. So I was thinking that I might build like a floating fortress there, city, castle of my own. That way, whenever that zone opens up, like I'll just have like my own like flying little fortress right there next to that flying one, and I can just fly from mine to theirs. So might do something like that. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that red shroud, I think, is just coming from the deadly shroud. Like, even though you can see that kind of red shroudish area over there, I should actually be able to go into that shroud. It's just that it has the, I don't even know, I guess shroud roots or shroud fungus or, I don't know, stuff that we always called lava, even though we knew that it wasn't. And that makes it appear red. But anyways, yeah, it is freaking massive. It is massive. I think I'm actually out over the new zone here, so yeah, this might actually be red to me, because this is the new zone that doesn't actually exist yet. I don't know why I didn't hit a wall to like stop me. Oh, there it is. There's the wall to stop me. Oh, I'm in Deadly Shroud. Yep, I'm dead. Yep, the Shroud killed me before the fall killed me. Yeah, I mean, it's good for them to get it right and make it better, you know? That's... I would like to play the whole game already, but... Yeah, it's if they released it in like a buggy mess or something, or with the new zones like incomplete or kind of lackluster, then yeah, people probably wouldn't be very happy about that. Probably not. But yeah, it's enormous. I mean, I've got like 5 full bars of stamina, I think, whenever I eat food. Yeah, like 5 full bars of stamina, and I could still only fly from like here to there, which is probably about a quarter of the way across the map, I think. Maybe a third. Like a third to a quarter. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to be ending this here soon. I was hoping they would have added some more stuff to it for me to check out, but that's about everything. But yeah. Give me a sub, give me a like. I usually stream, you know, a good 5 or 6 nights a week. This last week has been pretty slow. Haven't been streaming Enshrouded for a while. Probably won't stream it again until they release another major patch or the game itself releases. But like I said, I got videos up for everything, all the new stuff, all the hollow hauls, whatever you might need to know. So check those out if you need any help, and feel free to drop by and catch a live stream sometime if you have any questions. Even if I'm playing a different game, which I probably will be, I'll probably be playing you know, Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, or possibly the Oblivion remake, if it ever actually really comes out and isn't just a hoax, which it probably is, or whatever. But even if I'm playing a different game, I'm always down to talk about this game and, you know, help you out with anything you might need help with. No problem. You have a good night. Thanks for popping in. Alright, well, I do think we're going to go ahead and end it here. Oh, yeah, Oblivion, I'm sure you're talking about. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get it. But, you know, they've been talking about it since January that it's supposed to release this year, like June or whatever. A few days ago, there was a rumor that it was going to release, like, this week. And I'm like, whatever. Okay. Like, I'm starting to, doubt that there even is a remake. But hopefully, I will definitely be playing it and streaming it if the remake rumors are true. And if it's not, whenever Sky Oblivion comes out, we'll be playing and streaming that at least. So one way or the other, we'll be streaming Oblivion sometime in the relatively near future. All right, sweet. Check out the videos. And we're going to call it a night here. All right. We should be back tomorrow night, probably much earlier than this. And probably streaming Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go for now. This has been Chris with Lorespire. Be well, my friends. I got to get away from those dragons really fast. Okay. Those things would have slaughtered me with, like, no hit points left. All right, there we go. Hey, Chris Carpenter! So glad that you were here lurking around. Yeah, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night, and hopefully we'll see you more then and there. Hopefully finish up our two-handed warrior playthrough for Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Anyways, this has been Chris with Lorespire. Be well, my friends.